Oh my God. Yeah. Yo, it's Marky Marks Tarot. I don't give a about oh, if you hear noises in the background, it's my dog. She loves to grunt, snore, and act crazy. Shiznit. You are an idiot. Now, to all my haters, you know who you are. You can keep trying. You can keep talking about me. You can keep like doing whatever. I don't really care. The proof is in the motherfucking pudding. Speaking of my pudding, what's up, Caddy? Caddy, why are people delusional and stupid? Why are people always hating? Huh, Caddy? Why are people always hating? Why? What's your analysis on a hater? Oh boy. Why do people do the things they do? I don't know. Because they're miserable. That's a good explanation. Yeah, that's true. They are misery. Misery loves company. Yeah, you're right. Had an interesting day today. Absolutely hilarious. You know, I have this saying that I've said all year, and I have a saying, and I heard it from somebody else. It's not my saying. I heard it from somebody else, but it's a very good saying. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. But that's happened since day one, so that don't phase me. I don't give a shit if they're jealous. That's their problem. That's their disease. I have a saying that I've been saying all year, and it says, liars don't have proof. And if you're lying about me, you should have proof. So you can say, like, look, I know Mark is lying, or he is lying, so here's the proof Mark's lying. You're saying I did this and saying I did that, but where's your proof? That's what I don't get. Like, how could you talk shit about me and you ain't got no proof? But then when I counteract you and show the proof about you, you run. You run. You don't even say nothing back. So that makes you look like an idiot. And you what? You think I was born yesterday and I don't know what life is? And I came out this size? Fuck you think people like are really stupid. They really are. The real pandemic in this world is how stupid people are. Stupid is a disease. But once again, the person failed miserably again. And I'm still waiting for the person to respond back to me. You know what? I'm going to check my email again just to make sure they if they responded back to me because they know the truth now. And they've been knowing the truth. But I'm going to check my email again. Let me see. Nope. No response. That's what I thought. No answer is an answer. Exactly. Oh, I do readings every day, almost. Whether it's free or paid or a favor or whatever. I'm always doing a reading for somebody, right? And 2 weeks ago, I did a reading for this person, email reading. I don't really get too many email readings, but I got an email reading. And the person paid me. I did the reading, no problem. So a week later, the person came back and said, "Hey, look, I got another question. I can't really afford it, but I'm going to pay you, and I want to get the question answered." And this person knows that I go live, and it's cheaper if you come in here. You pay $5, you get a reading, you get your answer, your question answered. But if you email me, you're going to pay $15 because I have to go out of my way to type all this shit and to do your reading and send it back to you. So if you come in here, it's the cheapest bet and your fastest and your live bet. And it's the best deal you can get from me is coming here. So this person emailed me the second time and sent me a long ass question to answer and told me what was going on. And I answered their question the same day they asked it. And then right after that, I literally almost an hour later, they responded to me and said, "I have another question." So I waited for their payment and waited for them to, text me their question. They never did. A couple days went by, 3 days went by, I never heard from them. I could care less, whatever. So this person, this morning, I get up and I'm seeing that PayPal says that I have to give this person a refund because they didn't get what they wanted from me. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I looked and it's this person. And I already knew it was fishy when they started complaining about they ain't got no money and shit and blah, 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 blah. So I answered the question and they said I didn't, right? And I have all the proof. And I could have told PayPal, look, I answered this person, like I ain't giving them their money back. So, but PayPal already deducted me the money. So I was like, fuck it, I don't care. But if I had a chance to dispute it, but I said, fuck it, you can have your $15 back. That shit ain't gonna make no difference to me. You can stick the money, where the sun don't shine. I could care less. So then this person had the nerve to take the money back after I answered them, and even said in the email that I was spot on and that I answered the question and I was right about the last question. That's why they came back to me. And they claimed that I didn't answer it, and I have the proof right in the email. And then this person had the nerve to go to my psychic friends comment section and bash me and talk shit about me. That I never answered their question. I took their money. So I sent my friend a video of the whole thing and said, look, and the person said, look, you didn't even have to send me that, Mark, because I already know you're telling the truth because these people are weird. And I'm like, yeah, this ain't the first time this has happened to me. And it won't be the last because people are stupid. They just do dumb shit. But if I wanted to, I could have kept the 15. I could have disputed the $15. But for what? I don't need your money. You can stick your money up your ass. I don't fucking care about your money. I always made it perfectly clear on here. I don't give a shit about no money. Because if I did, I'll be charging a lot more because I'm worth a lot more. And I do more than a lot of people for $5 and for $15 and for $50 for half an hour to an hour reading. So ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me. Yeah, exactly. That's what it boiled down to. But the nerve, but the fucking nerve of this person doing this shit. You know what I mean? Like, but this is like a regular thing for psychics on here. But my friend was like, "Look, I didn't even entertain it. I didn't could care less because I know I trust you and I love you, and I don't care what they said. Just let it go over and do fucking cares." Hey Val, how you been, sweetheart? How you doing? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just explaining weirdos and scammers and people who you know uh, disrespect me for some ungodly reason. I don't know. But yeah, um, the thing is the person's so dumb. That they said in the email that I was spot on and I was right about this and thank you so much and then you claim that I didn't answer your second question when I did and I have proof. And it's so funny. Like I was gonna do like I was gonna come on here and like expose the person and I I was like, you know what, Mark, man, who fucking cares, man? Who gives a shit? But this happened because like my friend went and did a video on her channel talking about me and how good I am and how much she appreciated the reading she got from me. As a fellow reader, I do the same shit. Like I always shout people out and help people and talk good about people. And she did that for me. And ever since she did that, like the hateration level went up. And then I don't I don't blame her or anything like that. Because a lot of people do. A lot of people send people my way. So it's nobody's fault. It's just that one or two people that are like, yeah, I hate when this guy. It's obviously people who don't like me, right? So like I can't stand when this guy gets praised. It's fucking annoying. So I'm gonna like make a fake account, pay this guy, and then take the money back and then aggravate him and like think that I'm gonna get one up on him. You look like an idiot. Because nobody cares about your one comment to the 100 comments and the hundreds of people and thousands of people that I deal with for the past umpteen years. So there's always going to be one, you know. It is frustrating, but like I'm used to it. Like I'm used to it. I really am. I'm used to the bullshit, devilish people that do dumb shit to me all the time. But I don't really care. Like I know who I am, and I know that I'm like I can prove that the person's lying. So that's the best part of it all. And I did prove it. I showed my friend, like I said, look. And she was like, I didn't even need no proof. I know you, Mark. You're good. Like I don't care about these fucking idiots. Like. Yeah, exactly. LA Jones, rise above. Val, I got your donation. Thank you, sweetheart. You can ask your questions when you're ready. I'll take care of you. But yeah, that's been my day. If you want to know how things are, I had to wake up to a person lying on me and talking shit about me. Like, you're not gonna get anywhere doing that shit to me. Cause I have proof of everything and you email me like an idiot. And you're talking shit about me and you got a refund. And I gave you a free so did it for you for free. So I don't care. So it's gonna be on your conscience for the rest of your life that you paid me, I did your reading, and you took the money. So guess who's gonna get the ultimate karma? You, sweetheart. You're gonna get the karma, not me. I did my job. You're an idiot. And I know you're probably watching or you're going to watch me talk shit. And I'm going to because I can. Because I proved it. And that's why I emailed you with the proof, showed you the proof, and you haven't emailed me back. You know why? Because I made you look like a fool that you are. Because the truth always reveals itself. Hey, Hermana, how you doing, sweetheart? Oh hell yeah. But see, the people that disrespect me, they get instant karma. But that's what people don't understand. You don't fuck with people like me. Because I don't do anything to anybody. I don't disrespect nobody unless you disrespect me first. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. All right, Mark, will my nephew get the money back that he loaned to a friend who is not talking to him? I just went through this. I'm talking about the same thing. How a person paid me to do a reading and then took the money back and said that I didn't do it, and I did. And I have proof. And the person knows and haven't emailed me back. Hasn't even emailed me back. All day I've been waiting for her response and nothing. Like, here's the answer again, in case you didn't get it. Here's the answer again, sweetheart. What you gonna say now? And I even posted it the same day. I even showed you on my Gmail. That's why, you know, you can't get me. You're not gonna get me. It ain't gonna work. So give up. Yo, what's up, bro? How you been, Mike? You good? No, you can't trust anyone anymore. But see, a lot of people that do this, they'll get frustrated. They'll say, you know what? Like, you people want to disrespect me, you want to tell me I'm a liar, I'm shutting down my channel. Fuck you for one person. And I always learned I'm never gonna let one bad apple spoil it for the bunch. I've never like gonna, you know, stop doing this because of one person or like a minority of people. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit too long to be worried about one or two people who talk shit and try to catch me off my game or have me talk about them on here or whatever. Like, I'm the last person you want to fuck with because I got proof of shit and I'll prove you, I'll expose you, and I'll make you look like a fool. I'm not the guy you want to fuck with. Trust me. I'm not that guy you want to fuck with. Because I already went through this like 2 years ago, people coming in here talking shit. And I made all those trolls look like idiots. I made all these people look like fools. People who have bashed my name, talk shit about me, I make you look like an idiot at the end of the day. So you don't want to do that. I'm a good guy. I'm a humble person. I don't do nothing wrong to nobody. But if you start fucking with me, I'm going to make your life miserable. And then you're going to say, I should have never fucked with that guy. Because Spirit's going to attack you for me. Believe that. You won't be sleeping for about a week. Trust me, don't fuck with me. Especially with things like lying about me. You know? Exactly. Oh, hell yeah, bro. I'm never going to stop doing this because of one or two people who lie and talk shit. I know how to hold my own. Like, I don't care about what people say about me. Man, exactly. You know how many people I've helped and helped me, and I'm not gonna let one person ruin my day or ruin my channel. Like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You're just a, you know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is. Spirit's been telling me that this person that did this is somebody from my past that wants to make me look bad. They disguise their name, their address, their account, everything. They did like a fake account and like did it on purpose to see, to make me mad, but I'm not mad because I don't care about your $15, your $5, or your fucking $2. I don't give a shit about you or your money. you know I don't need your money. I don't need your fucking work or your readings. you know and like, people have to realize that this shit to me is serious. I take this very serious. This I'm taking in people's life here, and you want to disrespect me through some bullshit email. Who the fuck you think you are? You think I was born this size or something? Fuck out of here. Like, and all it is another. It's a person who just don't like me and wants to like continue to like every now and then would be like, yeah, let me fuck with him because he got praised or he's on all the time now. So let's take him off his game. You can't take a legend off his game. Remember that. I'm too old for that shit now. I don't care about this petty shit. Hey, you guys, stop talking about me now, because then these people are gonna get mad. Okay. See how you guys are praising me and talking good about me? This person's gonna be probably in here now pulling out their hair. I thought I got Mark, but I didn't. Look, everybody says he's on point and you helped me and you're accurate. No, no. I'm logging off. I hate this fucker. But why you can't just leave me alone? Just go away. Like, get a life. Get a life. Like I'm like, how old are you to like even do dumb shit like that? Don't you think you're gonna get karma? Like you don't think you're gonna get karma for fucking with me? Haven't you learned your lesson in the past? Haven't you seen how I am? Like who the fuck you think you're dealing with here? You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad, but it's like I just don't get it. I find it hard to believe that you have all this time on your hands to disrespect somebody that you know is smarter and not gonna really care. Like you think your $15 that you emailed me a question is gonna make me rich? Or like I need your 15 bucks if that's what it is? Or you think because you refunded it or you went to PayPal and cried about you didn't get what you want? Like you think that's gonna affect me? Really? Ask yourself that, sweetheart. $15 ain't fucks in this world now. You know that, right? That's lunch or breakfast. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't bother anybody. All right, Val. I got some donations here. I got Val, Caddy, Ilda. I appreciate you guys. Oh shit, did I just say I got some donations here? Oh shit. Oh wow, look at that. See? This happens every day for the past 4 years. I actually am real recognized, real, unlike you, sweetheart. You know. I've been going through this forever, guys. I'm just venting right now and getting it off my chest. I like to make a mockery out of people like that. Okay, so you said, will my nephew get the money back that he loaned to a friend who is not talking to him? Will my nephew's business pick up? All right, let's check. It is, but Val, you've known me for a long time. A lot of people in here have known me for a long time, right? You know how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like when this happens, I have to make the person look like an idiot. Because that's all they deserve is to look like an idiot. Yeah. Thanks, Val. I appreciate that. Thanks, Caddy. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Ilda. Love you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you guys always. And I know that you guys always got my back, and I appreciate that. But like every now and then there's gotta be an asshole, Gotta be some idiot out there. All right. All right, so yes, LA Jones, I didn't know you were here. Love you too. I love you guys always, and I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being a fan. Eddie Jones, I appreciate it. Welcome to the Mark and Mark's Tarot, where I get fucked with from time to time. Someone actually gets brave and actually does try to do some dumb shit to me, but it doesn't work. People try hard to get me, but they can't break me. You know, when you're God's son, you can't get me. uh, what I'm getting here, Val, is I feel like your nephew will get the money eventually. In the next like 2 months or so, he'll get it back. Even though the person's not talking to him, I do feel that he will get the money back. Yes. Um, if it's like, I feel like there's going to be some disputes about it and things like that, but he will get it back in the next like month or two. I would say like he'll get it back. Eventually, he will get it back. Um, I got a good card on that, the Ten of Cups, so that tells me yes, he's gonna get it. Even though the guy's not talking to him, the person's not talking to him, I still feel like he's gonna get it back. But it'll be some delays. I feel like your nephew's business isn't gonna pick up like that much, but I feel like he's gonna be working very hard. If he has a business where he has to work hard or he has a lot of pressure, I feel like that also will, like, his problems will soon be resolved. But I feel like he has like, he's looking into the future, and he's gonna have opportunities to make money, and things will happen like certain events. Oh, okay, well, yeah, that's good. If he has a tattoo studio, that's a business that will always have people around and whatnot. um but yeah, it will get better. What I'm getting is that there could be like, there could be somebody that works alongside him, or somebody that he deals with that he has to reveal as an imposter, like like what I mean by that is there could be like a person around him, maybe a woman, maybe a girlfriend, maybe like someone that he deals with, or somebody that works with him, or something, like a woman, or a younger woman. Like, she might not be giving her all to him, or like supporting him as much as he wants her to, so that's why like it's kind of probably holding him back. Or somebody could be like talking shit about him or something like that, and that's like causing him not to probably get the work that he should be getting. Could be someone trying like to block his way, you know what I mean? But I do feel like he's feeling overburdened and he's feeling the pressure. But all these problems will be resolved like soon, and he'll get things will slowly get better. Um, yeah, so I guess that's the person then. Yeah, but when he gets the money back, he'll get the money back. I feel like he'll get it back in like a month or two. Time frames are difficult, but I asked in a 2 month time frame and it said yes. So between now and January, he should get it back. I know that's right around the corner. Ah, okay, there you go. Yeah, so that's why that happened then, because that's what I see. Like, like, yeah, exactly. There you go. Because I got like a person talking shit, and he revealed this person as like like an imposter type vibe. So that makes sense. But in the future, and in like the next 2 months, things will get better for him. Um, I'm not a tattoo artist. I don't have tattoos, but I have a suggestion. If I was a tattoo artist and I was a person who needed business, then you have to show your work. And what he can do is show your work. You know, show what you've done, show what you're capable of. You know. Okay, no problem, Caddy. So that's what I'm getting. Like, he like, spirit's telling me he needs to show off. and show his work so people can get attracted to, where he is and what he's up to and what he's done. So that way people can come to him. Um, being an artist, you have to show. You have to show it. Yeah, but you know what? There's always somebody that's got money to pay for shit. You know, I understand the economy is like the way it is, and business is slow. Business has been kind of slow for me too, but steady but slow. Like it could be busier, but it's not. I'm actually busier as a psychic than I am as an electrician this year, which is cool with me. It's fine with me. I don't mind. But that's how it is. Even during COVID, I couldn't work in as an electrician, so I had to work on here. And this year has been more of the same. Like this year started out where I had a couple jobs, I was busy, and then like from June till now, it's been like old psychic stuff. So it happens. It's just the way it is. Um, but I would say like my suggestion to him would be like keep showing your work. Like go on Instagram, Facebook, publicize yourself, show that you do things. Um, I know he's been doing it for 10 years, and obviously he's probably really good. Um, but people get, a lot of people have tattoos now. There's tons of tattoo. Everybody I see has tattoos nowadays. It's like the in thing. Not for me. I don't really want to go put nothing on my body like that. He's in a tourist. People. Okay, right. Yeah. But I do see like him, it's getting better. Like, let me just check further and see how it's gonna be. I'm gonna do something different for him. January, February, March. Yeah. Just listen. I got really good cards for him. In January, February, and March. Next year, starting next year, he'll be fine. He'll start to make more money. He'll start to have more business. Everything is going to be fine. I just feel like from now to the end of the year, which is like 21 days left in this year, like 3 weeks. So, feel like now, from now to the end of the year, it might be on and off. But starting next year, he'll be fine. Especially like February, March. It'll be good. I don't get nothing bad, to be honest. The only thing I get bad is the person that he lent money to and the person that he dealt with. That's the bad part. So now that he has those bad people away from him, then he can get better. But I don't see nothing bad though. It looks like he's gonna be fine. Hey Ninja, how you doing? Hey Girly Sunday, how you doing? You're a new subscriber. Welcome. Yeah, so that's like what I get, So he see it looks like he'll be fine overall, to be honest. He looks like he'll be okay. If you need anything else, let me know. If you want me to check anything else. You're welcome, sweetheart. Anytime. I appreciate you always. And like I said, I got good cards the second round that I checked for January, February, March. It looks really good. Especially like February, March time. So it looks good. I don't see nothing bad. I'm glad like kind of like this person kind of did that so that way they can go and like I feel like he revealed this person as like, shit. Like he revealed this person like that was bad. So it's a good thing. Sometimes like when you lend people money and they don't give it back or they give it back eventually, It teaches you a lesson. That's why I don't lend people money. I'll tell you guys a brief story before I get to the next question. I was at the grocery store yesterday and I came outside and my mom's best friend was there and she's in bad shape and she told me about her life and I was like, yeah, sure you can, girly Sunday. I just got a few people ahead of you. I got 3 people ahead of you. But yeah, I'm fast and I'll get to you for sure if you have patience, then we're good. But yes, you can. Um, so I was at the grocery store. I came out. I started talking to my mom's friend, and then this guy, like, he's behind me, and she's looking at me like, "You know this guy?" And I'm like, "No." So then anyway, I stopped talk. I finished talking to her. So I go towards my car. The guy's like, "Hey, yo, man, you got any change?" And I was like, "Look, I just gave my change to the packer inside that packed my groceries." Because here we have like school kids that pack groceries after school at grocery stores, and they get tipped for packing your groceries. I used to do it when I was a kid. So I gave my the rest of my change. It was like 71 cents or whatever. I gave to the guy that was the kid that was packing my groceries. So I told the guy, the bum guy, look, I ain't got no change, but I gave it to the guy, and he was like, all right, like he was all pissed at me because I didn't give him no money. And I looked at him and said, you should go pack groceries inside. You can get a lot of change. And looking at me like this. And he kept like mumbling, looking at me. And I was like, you all right, bro? You good? You got something to say to me? And he's like, I was like, what am I hit a nerve? You know? You're perfectly fine. What the hell is wrong with you? Go inside and pack groceries, you fool. You want money, go in there and go get it. I did it. Why can't you? And he's probably like maybe, I don't know, 35, 36. So he got mad at me because I didn't give him no change and I gave it to the packer. Like, what do you think this is? So yeah, people are just, have been really aggravating me lately. The retrograde is bringing aggravating people into people's lives. But we'll be okay. We'll be okay. All right, so Val, I took care of you. Next is Caddy. Caddy, you're next. You can go ahead and ask your question. I got Caddy here, Ilda, and Mike. That's the order I have so far. Yeah, exactly, Val. Don't lend anybody. That's one of my cards in my deck I have is don't lend money if you don't want it back. Oh, really? Oh, well, hey, Caddy, congratulations. At least you got rid of them, Yeah, that's my motto. Don't lend money if you don't want it back. Because every person I lent money to, I never got back either. Listen, there's some people that I read for, and afterwards they disappeared. They never paid me. Just so many people that owe me money. I don't care. Like, I just whatever. It's my fault for not getting the money before. So, and it's just the way it is. It's life. You win some, you lose some. But I blame we should have ourselves to blame for doing it. You're pretty sad about it. Yeah, karma is a bitch, that's for sure. Yes, it is sad. Yeah. It's sad. That's why I have nothing on my conscience. I don't owe nobody shit. That's the best thing I can say. That's the best feeling in the world is when you don't owe nobody nothing. All right, so Gemini, you broke up tonight. You wanted to know how he's feeling about it. You know what? He's emotionally confused, I would say. But like I feel like he's okay with moving on and he's looking at his future and his opportunities ahead. He wants to be like with someone else. And I think that's why he said that drunk shit the other night. I feel like he wants a family and he knows he can't have that with you. I don't know if he's ever said like he wants kids or he wants like, a family or whatever. But I think that he's like said to himself, okay, well, she broke up with me. She already has a family. I don't. I want a family. I want a different woman. Not right now, right? But I feel like now he's saying to himself, you know what? Now that I'm broke up, I can move on and find somebody, have a family, and move on to my next plans. This plan failed, but surely I'll have someone else. So, like, he knows he lost a good person with you, and he knows the breakup, but he feels like you were comfortable with the breakup. He feels like, it's more beneficial for you, not for him. But he feels like if you broke up with him, I don't know who broke it off first or whatever, but if you broke it off with him, I'll tell you that he probably thinks that you have somebody else. That's why you broke it off. So he probably thinks that you have a next person or you're with somebody else. Yeah, if you broke it off, that's what he's thinking. He's thinking like, yeah, he had enough. She had enough of me. So now, I can move on to someone else because I know she's got somebody else. He feels like there's someone else involved. Like he feels like you were a mistress for someone. Yeah, well, you know how it goes. When you're not wanted, you always think that you have to, fill the gap, or you feel like someone else has got somebody else. It can never be like an equal give and take for people. Like he's gonna miss the affection that he had with you, and he's going to like, you know, he's confused and emotionally confused right now, and he feels like, why did this happen? Why did this fail? Yeah, this was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it anyway. Like he's doubting himself and like saying to himself, you know what? Like I made a mistake. I shouldn't have been with this woman anyway. Like he's trying to be like cool about it. I would say there's more like confusion on why or why it didn't work. Like he's asking himself, what the hell did I do? But I kept getting that from the beginning. Like he was always insecure and always jealous and always wondering what you were doing. Like a lot of guys that are like that, they need like, an update every hour. I know it's 3 o'clock in the morning, baby, but are you sleeping? Because I'm thinking about you and I got one eye open and one eye closed because I think that there's a man over your house right now. I just can't get it off my mind. Like, really, bro? You shouldn't be in a relationship if you're going to do that. If you're insecure, you should never be in a relationship. You build trust, but don't doubt your trust. Only doubt it if it's your mind's telling you. Read to right now, babe. Oh, I'm on the toilet. Okay, never mind. I'll call you right back. No, it's okay. I can talk to you on the toilet. It's cool. I can't handle a woman like that. I'll go crazy. Mark, hi, babe. What are you doing? I'm online right now. Can I call you back? Oh my God, you're talking to a bunch of bitches? You're answering questions for women? Oh my God, it's so pathetic. What type of bullshit is that? Is it even real? Why? Honestly, I can't deal with that shit. I can't deal with a nagging ass woman or a person, period. So, reacted to his message and not replied to it. Yeah, see, that's what it is then. Oh well, Caddy. To me, I think you did the right thing from what you was telling me and how this has been. Exactly. I don't think he's gonna come back either. I don't think he's gonna try and get you back or try and like mend things So I don't think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna be like, you know what? Fuck it. I wanted to get out of this shit anyway. I got tired of it. I put in my effort and she didn't. He's gonna act like he put in all this effort, you know. I don't think like he knows you're a good person and a good woman, and he might miss you, but I don't think he's gonna like. I feel like he's gonna discontinue and like not even like try and come back because I feel like he was overburdened and felt the pressure too much. Like he felt like he wasn't getting anywhere, like he didn't solve any problems. And I'm getting like a young guy here, the Knight of Wands reverse, and that's him. And that means that like the breakup was it's personal to him and he took it personal and he's gonna discontinue to deal with you. And he knows that there wasn't no real love like to him. He felt like there was no real love. Exactly. Remember I told you that if you're not gonna let him wear the pants, then he's gonna wear shorts. See what I'm saying? And he don't want to wear shorts. He wants to wear the pants, and he wants to tell you what to do and where to go. And if he ain't getting that, then so yeah, I don't see him coming back anytime soon. Exactly. See, before you even said it, I've been telling you that for weeks now. And that's what, yeah, that control shit. Yeah. Let me tell you, I know a lot of Gemini men that have been in readings that they're all the same. Yeah, one of my best friends was married to a Gemini. She said he was a disaster. Another one of my good friends that come on here, her ex-husband's a Gemini. And this other woman that I know, a reader, her ex-husband's a Gemini, and he used to drink and try to like, beat her and shit. And she was like, no, no. He never actually beat her, but he was like threatening her all the time. She was like, yo, fuck this. So yeah, I know of 3 Gemini ex-husbands that are control freaks and weirdos. Not saying that all Gemini men are like that. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying there's a pattern with a lot of them, unfortunately. But hey, people can say that about Aquariuses and Geminis and Aries. People can say that about a lot of all signs, have those traits, People do that. Yeah, you know what, Caddy? Sometimes it's for the best. You always have me, so you're good. When all fails, you guys have plan D, plan Marky. Okay, Ilda, you are next, my dear. Yeah, that's why it's never ever, a loss. You always got me. You always fall back to plan D. You're welcome, Caddy. No problem, sweetheart. Okay, so Ilda, you said, what is my male friend's intentions with me? He switched the restaurant to his house. He's been acting weird, like a date or something. I don't want to be struck at his house if he's thinking romance. So you think he's trying to hit on you? Ooh, interesting. Okay, cool. Have a good dinner. Okay. Your male friends. Okay. What is your male friend's intentions with you? Mm-hmm. He knows you like to cook. He knows you like restaurants. He say, yeah, in restaurants, I'm gonna be cooking up that Yoda, cooking up that coochie. He's got a plan. All right, let's see what his plan is. He better not be trying to cook up no damn coochie. Not with my sis, not with my harmony. He ain't. He's got to go through me first to get approval. Okay, no problem, girly Sunday. I got it here. I just got it popped up here. Okay, cool. I'll get to you. No problem, sweetheart. Thanks. Mike. Oh, you need my picture? Yeah, sure. I'll post for you. No problem. And you say, look, this is my BF. And this is my man. You'd be like, oh, fuck. That looks like some gangster shit right there. All right. No, no. Fuck that shit. And I can turn the hat to the side if you want. Take the glasses off. You're like, oh, what up? I'm this boyfriend and fucking around, dog. I'll hook you up, you know. I get some gangster shit, you know. Scare him away. I'll hook you up for free. All right, let me stop fucking around. Okay. Okay, so it looks like he's the type of guy who like he does like you. You know what I'm saying? He likes you and stuff, but he doesn't want to be too kind and exercise his generosity too much. I feel like he's the type of guy where he's vulnerable right now and he wants to act vulnerable to see if you'll like say something to him. I don't think like he's the type of guy that's gonna come after you or anything like that or ask you to do anything. I just think that like he's suspicious and wants to find out where he stands with you because he knows you're a good person. He knows you're honest and a good friend, and he thinks you're warm-hearted, you're nice. You know that Aquarius love. You know when you're Aquarius, you know, that's how it is. And, you know, they're you're a mystery. You're the mystery coochie. He's having like he's like he feels alone or he feels like he needs love. You know, yeah, he took your friend to his house and hit on it. But I don't think he's gonna do that with you though. I mean, he might, but I don't see like. And the reason he's doing that because he's trying to find somebody. He feels alone and he feels like he has no consistent love and he wants love. But I feel like he's the problem too. I think that he's too nice. Like if he's a nice guy, I think that he's too nice and he doesn't want to be too nice to the wrong person, right? And that's why like he's getting. I wouldn't say he's desperate, but he's vulnerable and he's like he's weak right now. He feels like he needs a woman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially if he's got a restaurant and he's cooking and shit, he wants to show off, you know, his stuff and have a woman. You know? Yeah, I think he looks at you as a good friend. Um, I don't think that he wants love stuff with you. No, I don't think so. I don't get no love. I got the Ace of Cups reversed, so that's telling me he doesn't want nothing with you. And I think that he's like I think he likes a woman with brown hair, but the woman doesn't want him. Oh hell no, then he's probably just an old geezer talking shit, man. He needs Viagra at that age. He ain't gonna do nothing to none of you damn women. Shit, 74? Oh, come on. That poor guy. He's probably like, damn, I ain't used this shit forever. Yeah, if I was 74, I'd be talking shit to women too. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he still tries because he wants to, like, go out with a bang. Poor guy. Let me just check something real quick. Nah, there's no romance stuff there. He doesn't have nothing for you like that. I don't think he'll hit on you or like try to be with you. Val. Val's laughing over here. He looks young. Hey, that's good. Yeah, I think that he's gonna remain your friend, but I don't think he's gonna try and hit on you or romance you. Let me just check something for him. Poor guy. Yeah, he's interested in another woman, a new woman. He's interested in a new woman that's Queen of Pentacles, like somebody that like he's met recently. It's a new person. So if you've known this guy for a while, it's not you then. But he met a new person and he likes the new woman. And she's got brown hair. She's got brown hair, and it's a new acquaintance, like a new person that he met. But he likes her. That's who it is. It's not you, because you're Aquarius. This is Queen of Pentacles. So, and this woman's like she's got money. She dresses well. She looks sexy, and and she's like a new person, like someone new. So if you've known him for like a couple years, then it's definitely not you. It's like a new person that he met. Yeah, let me know what happens, But yeah, I don't see he's gonna try and romance you though. I don't think so. I think he values your friendship too much. That's like me. Like I won't hit on my friends. I'll talk shit to my friends, but that's about it. But they know I'm already talking shit. Like, yeah, go to his house. Why not? Yeah, go see what's up. I don't think he's gonna hurt you or anything like that. I doubt it. I don't get bad energy off of him like that. I just think that he's like vulnerable and he's lonely. He wants to be cool with people. Shit, I was 74. I did the same thing. Mike, you can go ahead and ask your question, bro. Yeah, he is lonely. I get that. He's vulnerable, lonely. I got the Hierophant reversed for him, and that's who the Hierophant is usually like a guy. Like when the Hierophant's reversed, it's an older guy who's like, he's vulnerable. He's ready because he's fed up, so he wants to be with somebody, even if it's like a friend. But he'll hit on you if he has to, but he'll be timid about it. He'll be like, fuck me, just try and press my buttons here. But I think there's a new person around him, a new woman around him that he just recently met that he likes. Yeah. Sure you can. Yeah. It's totally up to you, sweetheart. Yeah, you'll be good. Just go, eat some of his food, have a good time. You'll be fine. All good. He might tell you, for some advice about the new woman. You give him some new advice. Some advice about the new woman, I mean, not new advice. All right, so I have he's eating your tamales. Well, he's a lucky man, then. I wish I can have some of them tamales. I wish. All right, Mike is next, and then after that, I got Girly Sunday. Okay, so yes, I do too. But one day next year I'm going out there. Trust me, I'm coming up to where you live, and we're gonna hang out and eat lobster. Trust me, I'm coming out there. I'm a man of my word. 2024 is a traveling year for me. I need to get the heck out of here and live my life. It's been a rough year for my family, so I need to sort out my family first, and then I'm gonna go on vacation. All right, and we're gonna eat tamales and lobster and steak. Yes, please do. I'll make you a meal. You can make me a meal. Meal for meal, deal. All right, Mike, you said, with the knowledge I've learned in my new career path, do you see the future of me starting my own company? Bro, that's a no brainer. Yes, you should start your own company, bro. Absolutely. I'm happy that you're asking that. And you should start your own company. That's the best thing I ever did for myself. And you definitely should start your own company. Absolutely. Let me tell you something, bro. All you need is your tools and your transportation. Tools and transportation, and you got everything you need. You're good to go. Tools, transportation, and a charge account. So you can get all your shit from your supplier. And bang, you're good to go. Getting clients, that'll happen. Word of mouth. Clients is not a problem. You can always get clients. You got to go to the rich neighborhoods and the rich people. Rich people will always pay. Rich people want to pay, but they just don't want to pay idiots. That's what made me, have my business all these years. I deal with rich people. They're a pain in the ass, but hey, at least they got the money to pay. All right. Do you see 2024 being a year where you can start? It's saying you can, Mike. You can do it, but you know it's a lot of pressure. You know? Yeah. What I'm getting is if you do it, you'll be successful. You'll do what you have to do. The only thing I'm getting here is you can't do it alone. You're gonna need help, right? And you're gonna need like to do it at the perfect time. And there's gonna be some difficulties here and there, but you'll be fine. You'll get what you have to get. And I feel like you're gonna work hard. You'll resolve any problems, and whatever effort you make, you'll be able to you'll be able to do it for sure. Hey Ariana, how you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, all's good. Hope you had a good weekend. All right. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, you know what, Mike? Like I always get with you is it's all up to you at the end of the day. What the cards are telling me is that between now and 2025, it's a possibility, but you have to like build your clientele, build people, build it up, show what you're capable of doing. Um, don't deal with anybody that's like talking shit or like trying to pull you down, and try not to like be in partnership with anybody. Do it on your be the full boss, be the full potential. Like they're saying, like don't get yourself involved with a crafty person that says, "Hey, yeah, we'll start a business together, bro, and we'll do that." Like don't do none of that shit. Like you got to do it on your own. You have to do it, like with no outside people. Oh yeah, okay, well, but you and Sarah, then you're good to go. But I'm getting anybody on the outside. Don't let them come in and like take your shit. Like exactly right. But what I'm getting here is like don't allow a man to get in the way of your like success. Because I feel like yeah, meeting new clients, networking, that's all good. But like don't allow anybody, like especially a man, like say, hey, oh yeah, you're starting your business, bro. You know, blah 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 blah. Like you know what I'm saying? Like don't say too much to like the outside people. Just keep it between you and Sarah, and don't let nobody try to invest in your dreams or your future or your business. Like just keep it between you and her. Because I feel like from now until next year and then and beyond, there's gonna always try and be somebody that's gonna try and like make it like try and interfere. So like there might be a guy that says, "Oh yeah, I do the same thing. Like you should link up with me and blah blah blah," and it might sound all wonderful and great, but don't do it. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, but that's great. That's the only like dilemma I see is like someone trying to interfere. But if you've already like know that you don't want that, then you have to shut it down right away for that person. Because I feel like this person is gonna like try and con you or try and like make it seem like you have to deal with them, but don't deal with anybody. Yeah, no, no, none of that shit. If you don't do that, because that's the best thing that I did, and that was one of the worst things I did was hire my friends, family members, people that I knew, because they just took advantage of me, and I had to get rid of 'em. So yeah, Mike, it looks good. Like I said, it's up to you to like actually make it happen. But my suggestion is to do it when you're absolutely ready. Get more experience. The more you learn, the more you earn. If you feel like you don't want to do it next year, then don't. But when you are ready, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like take the lunge and go for it. Definitely. Good. Working for yourself is the best thing you can do. It's a lot of work, but in the beginning, but in the end, you be like me. You work when you want to, go and come as you please. Tell people fuck off, I don't need you, and then you're good to go. And the clients that love you and care about you, they'll be the ones that build your business with you. And that's exactly where I am today. So, yeah, I definitely encourage everybody to go on their own and have their own business. That's the best thing I did, and I know it's not the best for everybody, but um, I know you're a go-getter, Mike, and I know you and Sarah can do it, and you have my full uh, opinion and confidence that you definitely make it happen. Whether it's this year or next year, it's up to you, bro. But I would say yes, it'll happen. Yeah. The more knowledge you get, the better. Look, I did electrical. I've been an electrician for 25 years. And I started when I was 22, right? And I started working with an electrician that was top notch. He was like 15 years older than me, so he already knew everything. He was like one of the best in Bermuda, here where I live, right? And he taught me with no, like, no problem. He taught me shit. He taught me how to do stuff. And because of him, I'm the electrician that I am today. I learned from him. Every day we worked together every single day for years. And then when I left, I went to another electrical company, learned more, learned how to read plans and to like do electrical from start to finish in a house. And then once I was confident enough, I learned for 8 years from 22 to 30. I learned a lot from a lot of people. And then when I was 30, I went on my own. And now I'm the guy. I'm him. So yeah, bro, go for it, man. I'm happy that you're saying that to me. I'm happy like everything's good. I know you've been through hell and back in the past few years, like a lot of people, like we all have. But keep striving for more knowledge, and you'll get what you want, bro. I definitely see that, you know. But you have to make sure you don't let anybody else interfere, and don't say too much. Like, don't tell people that you want to go on your own. Like, keep that shit all to yourself, and just like keep building. Get the tools that you need. If when you can afford it, get the tools that you need now. So when you do go on your own, all you got to do is make your business official with pen and paper, and you'll have everything you need. Bang. Trust me. Keep building your toolbox with all the necessary tools you need. Even if it's a little bit of tools that you need, who cares? Get it. Get multiple tools. Make sure you always have your shit ready. So when you do decide to go on your own, that's a limited amount of things you need. Absolutely, bro. I know you can do it. I know you will do it. You'll be him. Next year, 2 years time, when we're here, you'll be telling me, yeah, bro, business is good, man. Thank God. And I know, yeah, I know it will be. I know you'll be fine. Yep. Sure, man. You can always pick my brain about that stuff. Let me tell you, people know me. I've always told everybody to go on their own. People that come in here and say, I want to start my own business, I always give them pointers, give them opinions. Because people help me to get where I am now. You know, even on here for the past 4 years, when I collaborated with certain people, it didn't work because, things were just not the way it's supposed to be. Now I'm just by myself, which is the best thing. I don't need like no outside bullshit. Obviously, I do collab with still my friends and people I love, yes. But I try not to do it too much. For me, by myself. Self-confidence, self-reliance, self-love. I can't trust too many people these days. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I see. Like, you're gonna get tested with that, Mike. There's gonna be a man that's gonna really, really make you feel like you have to go with him, but he's only gonna use you to make money. So don't go that route. You have to just make it between you and Sarah. And if you do that, you'll be fine. So don't let the devil in. Don't. That's the biggest mistake I made, was let other people come around me. You always have to control your own shit. You gotta be your own boss. No partners, no nobody. Fuck that. Hey bro, hey, anytime, man. You can live in my neighborhood. You need a lot of money to live over here, but I'm sure you can handle it. You be fine, bro. Don't worry. We're all gonna have a vacation and see each other one day. I promise. We're still young and ready. Okay. Ilda, I got your second donation. Next, I have Girly Sunday. Thanks for being patient. I appreciate it. And your question is love coming in. Good love. Ooh, good love. I like that question. Is good love coming in? See, I love when people say, is anything coming in? I'll be like, yeah, you want it to come in. I know you do. But the best way to ask that question is is a potential love partner that is actually decent and will work out for me, happen. You know? I like when people say, is love coming in? It's all right. I got it. Let's see. Let's see what we got for you, Girly Sunday. That's the $1,000,000 question. All right, let's check. It's got a good shuffle here for you. All right. All right. What I'm getting here, Girly Sunday, is like going into 2024. I don't see like any good love coming in. There's like there's a definitely like a person here, but this person is like a person who has done like dumb shit in their relationships, and like wants to get better, and wants to like you to look at them not from their past, but look at them as a future potential. But you're gonna have your guard up, and you're gonna be like, well, I don't really know you like that, and if you say you've been through bullshit and whatever, what type of bullshit you talking about? So I feel like you have to really investigate the person that comes into your life next year. And from now until next year, there's gonna be a guy, and he's got brown hair, he's got money and stuff, but he's the type of person that he wants his way and his way only. And he wasn't faithful in his last relationship, but he regrets that, and he wants to be a good boy now. He wants to be a good man. He's going to tell you all this bullshit about how he's going to be good and how he's this and how he's that, and how, like, he had to go through all this shit in his life, and it was all unexpected. He might give you this long story about how he had to completely change his life, and blah blah blah. It's the King of Pentacles reversed. King of Pentacles reversed. So this person can either be coming back into your life to tell you that he's changed and that he's preoccupied, he feels like he's in a low quality life and yada yada yada. I yeah, sounds like an asshole. Yes, exactly. Most people are assholes. um but I feel like this person likes you and this person wants you, but they know that that they're not the right person for them. Like that's what I got right off the bat. Like this person has lost their stability and they think that you're going to like I feel like this person looks at you and says, "This is the perfect woman for me because she's got A, B, C, and I just need to give her my D." But you're like, "No, bro. I want a man that's gonna give me stability, love, care, and has a good job, has a good life, and not an asshole." But that's the person that I see that's going to like try to get you convinced, you know? They're gonna give you a long story of shit, and you're gonna have to be like, "No, bro." That's what I see so far. But let me check if there's anything good happening. I like that. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles lady is a good woman. See? Yep. All right. Do you see a good match coming in? Yeah, I'm getting more of the same thing. A lot of assholes. Jesus, a lot of assholes. Um, I'm sorry, girly Sunday. I just don't see any good love like you want. I just see a lot of broken men, to be honest. Yeah. Well, a lot of assholes are cute. That's what gets them. That's what gets you. See, sometimes looks isn't everything. But yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like you want prosperity, you want a family, you want like, if you're the type of woman that wants a child, a family, or if you have that already, you want security, you want safety, you want like family stuff. You want to grow in your old age and experience these things. You want the 10 of Pentacles, you want that because you're the 9, you want the 10. But these men that I got here, I got a young guy, an older guy, and another young guy. And these three guys like you, and they're gonna approach you and they're gonna try and get with you, but they're ineffective and they're immature and they're capable of like trying to swindle you to have sex or to seduce you or to just like try and get with you, but they're not really the man that you want. You're looking for a man with stability and a man who's actually going to give you good love. But I feel like next year there's no potential like decent suitors for you for your standards. You know. Well, join the club. I want the same thing, and I'm still looking and still searching, and we can all search together because that is one thing that a lot of people want, and sometimes they get it and they get the wrong ones. So, my advice to you, sweetheart, is this: keep manifesting, like you saying, keep manifesting that. Um, okay, Ariana, keep manifesting it, keep wanting that 10 of Pentacles, keep wanting the security, stability, and loyalty. It'll come to you eventually, Um, I haven't lost hope, and I don't think a lot of people have lost hope. People are just, don't want to settle for shit. Um, good night, Ninja. Take care. But Girly Sunday for 2024, I just don't see it happening. And I think that it's mainly because of just non-suitors, you know. Mm. Like I always see like a potential suitor for you, but like nothing like really what you're looking for, you know? I feel like you'd be a good mother, a good girlfriend, a good person. I feel like you're the empress. I got the empress for you as well. And I feel like you got a good job. You got your head on straight and you commit to the tasks that you do and you got a good job. You got everything you need. It's just that you don't have the man that you want. And the man that's always around you right now is men that need to be fixed, and you don't have time for that. You don't want that. You want something complete already, somebody with a fucking brain, you know, and wants the things that you want. But I keep seeing like men who have like problems, and I feel you on that. That's just the way it is. Sometimes like you find broken people and they need to be fixed, but some people don't want to go through that shit. So yeah, that's what I keep getting. But it's nothing wrong with you, sweetheart. That's for sure. You're good. Your energy in the cards and your energy in you know that's being said, that's been talking to me, like my spirit's been in my ear, and they're like, nothing's wrong with her, Mark. She's fine. It's just the guys that come around her are not what she wants and not what she needs. That's what they keep telling me. But I feel like you'll get a lot of attention. A lot of attention. You'll get attention. You know, you're gonna get attention. You're gonna get like potential guys and shit. Like, you know, you're a Pisces, so you know how that goes. Well, that means your emotions come first, and yeah, and you know, I feel like you need to be stable with your emotions and have a guy who actually treats you right. And I know how that goes. Yes, yeah, the fixer uppers are all I see right now, unfortunately. But you know, anything can change, anything can happen. But right now, December 10th, 2023, it's telling me that nothing decent for you as far as good love is going to happen unless, you know, Spirit says, hey, look, we found somebody in the archives here and we're going to try see if you'll like this guy. If not, you can kick him to the curb. But yeah, if you're done with that, you know what tell everybody, especially single people like us. I always my advice to single people is look, keep working on yourself. Keep making the best decisions for you. Self-reliance, self-confidence, self-care, self-esteem. Keep like working hard, keep doing what you have to do. So when you find that person, you don't have to do anything but be yourself. And you'll love yourself so much that it doesn't even matter if nobody is right for you. You'll always find somebody. There's somebody for everybody, but it happens when it happens, you know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. God's timing is the best, you know. I'm 46 and I've never been married, don't have kids. Um, I've been single for like 5, 6 years now, and it's been the best years of my life. Not like trying to find somebody, not trying to like just be vulnerable and go at the wrong fixer upper, you know, some hoe that has no life or hoe that wants my money or my, you know, whatever. And, you know, I don't really give a shit. I love myself, my family, my friends. I work, mind my own business. If somebody comes in, boom, you know, they come in, they come in. I'll try, see what happens. If not, oh well, bye. And I just keep loving myself. I really don't care. You don't need nobody to complete you. All you need is to complete yourself. So being single is a blessing, to be honest, because a lot of people that are with somebody are like, "Fuck, I've been through hell and back. You don't want this bullshit." And then some people that are together, like, "Oh, it's the best thing ever. I love my husband, my wife, my kids." Blah 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 blah. So everybody's different. Absolutely. Absolutely, girly Sunday. Absolutely. Yep. That's the best thing is to be healthy, healed, and just like, you know, keep your energy always at a level that makes you happy. The only person that has to be happy is you, and the only person that can make you happy is yourself. Self, be selfish for you. You don't have to like, you don't need nobody. Because so when you're complete and God knows that you're ready for it, He'll give it to you. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, just keep working on yourself. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, exactly. It's hard to find like a decent partner because they're all taken care of and they're all with somebody. But there's always someone for everyone. I believe that, and the best love is the love you can give yourself and the love for God. So that's it. To me, I don't care. Like it's whatever to me. I would love to have a relationship as much as everybody does. I would love to have that, but you know, it's gonna happen one day. I have faith that it will. In the meantime, I just talk shit and have fun. Simple. You're welcome. No problem. I appreciate you subbing and coming in and donating and getting an answer from me. I appreciate your energy. I feel good around reading you, and I feel like you have everything going your way. It's just that that's the last piece. You remind me of myself. I have everything I need and I want. I just wish I had a decent woman and some and family and stuff. So we're both on the right track. We just have to wait for that right time and right person to enter our life. So just keep the faith. Hermana, are you here? You are next, my dear. My dog snoring in the background. I can hear. Um, shit. Yeah, I did. Girly Sunday, and next is Doda, my Hermana. God bless you too, sweetheart. Thank you. I appreciate that. Who God blesses, no one can curse, and God will eventually, Spirit will eventually give us what we want. I also feel like there's a really good friend of yours in spirit, and they're trying to help you with that. So just give them the time to help you with it, if that makes sense. I feel like spirit's trying to find the right one for you. Could be like a woman in spirit that's really close to you, and she's trying to help you. Yeah. You know what? I don't really get names like that, but I don't know if Angela or Angela. I can't make out the name this person's trying to tell me. I don't know if you know an Angie or Angela or some A name person. I can't make it out. It's kind of like I think it's Angela. I don't know. I don't really get names. I get names every now and then, but not like that. I'm not really like a name psychic person, But every now and then they'll say something. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but somebody named Angela or Angie is gonna help you, even if it's not in spirit. It might be in real life. Somebody of that name will introduce you to somebody or get you something. I have no idea what they're trying to tell me, but something about Angela or Angie, or maybe it's Angel. I don't know. I can't really hear it. Angie, yeah. Angie or Angela. Like Angel, A-N-G. Yeah. Sounds like one of my mom's friends from like 20 years ago. I had a friend, Angie. She's still living though. Yeah, so that makes sense then. It must be Angie then. I'm getting like an Angie or Angela, yeah. Okay, cool. Looks like you like that person will help you or they're like got your back, you know? Yeah, Angie is a good person. They said Angie, so I guess it's her. That's cool. Thanks for confirming that. See, and this is what I tell people: when you hear shit, you gotta say it because sometimes it'll make sense. I kept hearing, that name, and I'm like, "What are you saying? Is it Angie or Angela? Who is it? What are you talking about?" They're not saying anything, but they just said that name to me constantly, and I was like, "Okay, okay, I'll say it." Your home girl, Angie. Yeah. So if she's your home girl, something's gonna up with that, like good things though, nothing bad. So maybe she's gonna help you with something, you know? Ah, okay. That's probably why. Yeah, because spirit's like screaming that name in my ear, and I'm like, all right, I'll tell her. Because I didn't even want to say anything because I don't get names. And sometimes spirit be tripping, like sometimes. I was like, I don't want to say the girl's name. That's not her name. Yeah, I mean, when I get like those messages, I give them like I don't care, like it's all good. But like all I heard was Angie, Angie, Angela, Angie, Angela, Angela. I'm like, all right, shut the fuck up already. I'll tell her. I'll ask her. All right. Like she's saying to me, like, okay, thank you and appreciate. Like just wants to go about her business. Leave me alone. Ilda, you can ask your question when you're ready, sweetie. I'm telling you, spirit aggravates the shit out of me sometimes. They be shouting in my ear, telling me shit. And like sometimes they be tripping, like, and I'll be like, look, I don't need to say anything else. I'm good. Like, just leave it. Oh, you posted it? I didn't see it. I don't see it on here. Yeah, honestly, Girly Sunday, I got it like they said Angela, Angie. Because people named Angela go by short term Angie. So they said Angela first and then they said Angie. And I'm like, which one is it? Because I know a few Angelas and they call them Angie for short. Like, hey Angie, but it's not really their name. Their name's Angela, but they call them Angie for short. So that's what they said to me like numerous times, like at least 5 times they shouted that name. And I'm like, I hardly ever get names. So that's a definitely significant thing. So I would say hang around Angie. And that's why I said living or not living, because I felt like the person's energy was still alive. But I get a lot of female energy around you that's powerful and really like calm and um like it's just like a strong energy, a strong feminine energy around you. Hermana, I don't see any question in the PayPal or on here, I don't know why, but I don't see it. Mm, I don't see anything at all, Ilda. So I don't know if you like if you're copying and pasting it, then it's probably not gonna work. It's probably like, you probably have to like just copy and paste it, right? And then like put like something in front of it. Yeah. Like said, reposts it. Yeah. Because it's probably not working properly. Sometimes if it's a word in there, they won't let you post it. No problem. I appreciate you confirming everything that that I said and saw. You know, I always like confirmation of things because not that I doubt spirit, I never do. That's why I'm at the level where I never doubt what they say. But like when they shout names to me, I'm like, all right, you know, I'll say something. So yeah, that's good. They're definitely working on stuff for you. You know, yeah. Like if your grandmother like played with your hair or done your hair back then or something like that, she says that that's what she used to do or she loves your hair. I don't know if you have like long hair or nice hair. I feel like your grandma said nice hair or something about your hair. I'm getting like messages, but I'm not like fully tuned into it. But I can hear things from them. Like I don't know if you I don't know if you act like you know how I anyway I can explain it. Yeah. Okay, I got it, Hermana. It finally came through. Thanks, Gertie Sunday, for the extra. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, sweetheart, but thank you. I appreciate the gesture. But before I move on, I just want to say something. Did you know Princess Leia, like from Star Wars or whatever? You know how she had like the braided hair on the side and then the rest was like flat, or like she had that weird looking braid thing, like I feel like your hair was braided in some way from your mom or her, where they used to braid your hair, and it was like it looked like that type of vibe. I don't know if that's what they're trying to tell me, but like I'm getting like they used to do up your hair, or you used to love your hair like all done up like that. Took an hour to do in style, yeah. Like this is when you were like maybe younger, like like a little girl, when they were like experimenting on your hair. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah. Your mom, yeah. Yeah, I feel like they used to fuck around with your hair. That's what they're telling me. They miss that so much. Yeah. That's what like I'm getting like 6 years old. Like you had long hair. Like I can see they dressed you up. They made you look really like pretty when you were young. They like adored you. That's cool. I like that. You got good energy around you, sweetheart. Very good energy. Very good spirit around you. Strong women. They're giving me like the chills. A lot of people don't understand this, but I say it all the time. Like a lot of women in spirit have superpowers. Like they're really like powerful, like more than you think. Like they really come through for spirit with me a lot. Women are always around, like showing their power through spirit with me. It's really cool. I like it. Yeah, they just said they miss you a lot and they miss those times when you were young. They miss those times a lot. That's what she told me. Both of them told me that. I tell people all the time I miss when my nephews were young. When you can grab them and like kiss them and hug them and like fuck around and like make them laugh and hear their first words. Like that shit, like it's like the best feeling to me when they were younger. I got six nephews, so yeah, I helped raise them and still am. They're all big boys now. Some are half of them are adults. You're welcome anytime, no problem. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. All right, Ilda, you said I did a reading for a friend. She didn't want to hear the truth. Yeah, don't they all? What I said happened, and she's going. Is she going to return my call? It's about something I need done through her business. I don't judge her. Okay, so you want to see, is she going to return your call? It's about something I need done through her business. All right, let's check. Yes, absolutely. I love my nephews. They're the reason I'm still like ticking. I don't have kids, but like all six of my nephews are like my sons. Like I'm the uncle of the year every year for the past 21 years that they've been all been living. The oldest is 21 and the youngest is 14. I've taught all of them how to like play sports, and they all go for the same teams as me. They all wear the same shit as me. I'm their idol. Ilda, I think that she will help you, but I think that she will like help you or will call you and will like deal with you. I just think that like there's a man that's very significant in her life, and like she's going through some trouble with this guy or something like that, or she has like trouble in her business with a man. And I think that she's going through some type of anxiety or some type of worry. So I feel like she'll get around to you, but like she has like her personal life is getting in the way, if that makes sense. Breakup, yeah. That's what I'm getting. Like I feel like she will get to you. But it's yeah, like she's being affected by her life, the breakup and things like that. And I feel like the guy's being okay, or like he's trying to work with her or whatever, but she's like feeling, she's miserable, and she's got anxiety over this whole thing. She's worried. She's having sleepless nights. So she's like, she might not, deal with you right away in 100% way, but I feel like she will take care of you eventually. I just think that she needs business right now. So I think that she'll definitely take you up on your offer or definitely help you if you're gonna pay her or whatever, or you're going to like deal with her in some type of monetary way. Like she needs that because she needs to pay her debts and pay her, she needs to get all that. So well, guess what card I got? The Nine of Swords. And that's her. Right dab in the middle. That's the card that came up. So yeah, that's her. Cards don't lie. So yes, she's suffering over this whole situation, but I think that I feel like she's a strong woman and she'll get over it, but right now she's kind of feeling it. Like strong people get licks too. Like they crack every now and then. Strong people like they can only take so much, yeah, it seems like he is, but it seems like he's also like not gonna really make things too bad. I know he's a dickhead, but I feel like he's like has something to do with the business maybe, and is still like doing business, but not really like the relationship part. So I think that he might help her in the business, or he might still like be a part of it, or he's like trying to like deal with it or whatever. But as far as like love relationship, that's on another level. But I definitely see that she will help you, and if she needs your business, type of thing. So she'll definitely call you and deal with you. I don't get nothing bad. I just think that her life is bad right now. I feel like, you might like she might even ask you for more like assistance and ask you for like, she might be kind of like ashamed to ask you for more help, like on your end. She might be kind of like, I know what you said is true and blah blah blah. Um, things like that. But I don't know. It's like I don't think you're gonna be like extremely happy with like waiting or dealing with like her bullshit or whatever. Does she have black hair? So I'm thinking this might be you or her. 'Cause I know you got dark hair. Yeah, I feel like, that's the thing. Like, I feel like she's gonna ask you for help, but she feels like you're gonna ask for something, in return. But like she's kind of skeptical with dealing with you because she knows like you might be the type of person to be like, look, bitch, don't fuck around, okay? She dyes it black. Yeah, I got a woman with black hair that like she doesn't want to like she feels embarrassed to ask you for help. You know what I mean? So like I think that she's kind of scared to ask you because she might have an ulterior motive and say, well, I'm fucking helping you, so you better help me, type of thing, and that's the Aquarius way. Look, if you help me, I'll help you, yeah? If you ain't fucking helping me and I ain't helping you, damn it. Yeah, exactly. I know you're like me. We don't expect nothing. I really don't. I don't expect anything, but like don't keep trying to use me. I'm not a doormat. Absolutely, you are. Absolutely. I agree. That's the Aquarius in you, see. But yeah, I don't see nothing bad, but I just think that her life is gonna affect things, and I think that she's gonna like she might feel bad asking you, but I think she needs you. So just just offer your help, but be aware of the offer. Like just like understand that you don't have to do it, and you don't like if you feel like you don't want to, you don't have to. It's like a up and down vibe I get with it. But I do feel like she's gonna like come out of it. I just think because her energy is shitty right now, there's like a hesitancy about her wanting to like yeah, exactly. Her like wanting to trust. Yeah. Even like friends, she's like, I don't know who to trust. So if she trusts you and you were right about the reading and stuff, then that's probably gonna make her feel like, hey, I can trust Ilda. And I'm gonna take care of her because she took care of me. But she's still like in the stages of like I don't know, like I don't want Ilda to think that I'm using her or whatever. You know, like she might try to pay you for the reading if that's the case, but she'll think that like I hope I'm not aggravating her. And she doesn't want to aggravate you. Yeah, that's I'm just telling you like how she feels. And the reason she feels like that because that's because of the breakup and because of what she's going through. Come on, thing. Damn, my computer's like acting crazy, man. Like, what the hell? Oh my god. So freaking annoying. You welcome, sweetheart. Finally, I got unstuck. I'm back to the home screen here. You're welcome, Harmona, and thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I think it'll work out. It'll be fine. Just like you know how she is. So just like give her a chance. Give her a chance to breathe, to trust. To because she's going through that bullshit right now with the dickhead. So so good. You'll be fine. We'll all be good. Cheers. Yeah, I get that from the cards. That's why like I'm kind of like hesitant on like whether or not I should tell you to deal with it or not. But I think it's just her energy. Like, and it's not you, it's her. Like, and now it makes sense about the breakup because I saw like a lot of hectic shit around her. And you said Nine of Swords energy, and I got the Nine of Swords. So you can't really expect too much from people like that. You gotta just, we've all been through it. So like, sometimes people then when they go through the things like that, they're like, don't want to bother anybody. And some people are like, no, I don't want to put that on you. And you don't have to feel sorry for me. When people start talking like that, I'm like, oh, shut up and just take my help, damn it. I don't need anything in return. We're good. But yeah, that's what happens sometimes. Some people get like that. Well, some people don't listen, Harmona. Some people are not like us. They don't take the red flags. Some people get, a lot of, I think, it's sad, really. And I told somebody this yesterday, and I said, marriage is not just a piece of paper. A relationship is not just, two people that are together. Like it should mean a lot more to people, but people just take it too lightly and they don't give a fuck. And some people use it and people use anything in an evil way, then what are you gonna expect? And if you like there's a label that's been put on people for years that you have to go to school, you have to go to college, you have to get a good job, you have to get married, you have to have kids, you have to have a house, you have to have a car, or else you're a piece of shit. And that's what the world and the media and our parents or friends or teachers, bosses, all embed in our minds. They label you. They want you to be all of those things. And that's all bullshit. That's a perception of what people's opinions are. And your opinion don't mean shit to me if it's about labeling me. So, you know, that's why like I encourage people to always do what's best for them. Who cares what anybody says about what you need to do and how you should live your life? Yeah, it is. It's bullshit. Yeah. And I'm a prime example of that. Like, see, my nephews all say to me as they got older, they realized what life was like. And all of them are very smart. Three have graduated, two are in college, one is about to graduate next year, and my other nephew is about to graduate the following year, and the youngest one's in high school now. And they all say to me, Uncle Mark, why did you drop out of school? Because you're like smart as fuck. You have your own business. You do everything. Like how did you learn all of that if you never went to college and you dropped out of school? And I said, look, I hated school. I never wanted to be in school because teachers back then and in a Catholic school and with nuns teaching you, you weren't going nowhere. So my school was a fucking joke back then. They only catered to women. They only cared about girls. They didn't give a shit about the men, you know? So like we were like, their little slave bitches, they didn't care about us. They didn't give a shit about the young men. So I caught the vibe. And when I was 17, I told them that I dropped out of school because I hated it and because I knew I wasn't valued and I wasn't being taught what I need to be taught to be what I want to be. So I left school, got a job. I became a mechanic, a car mechanic, bike mechanic apprentice, and a tire changer at a gas station that had a mechanic shop next to it. And I started, pumping gas and learning how to be a bike mechanic and a tire changer and a car, checking the oil and checking, I was interested in mechanics. I did that for like 3 years. I learned a lot. And then the guy that owned the place, he had a stroke. And his brother took over the business and his wife while he was sick. And then I was like, fuck this. You people are crazy. This business is not supposed to be run like this. I've been running this business for the past year and you people are crazy. So I left. And the moral of the story is like, you can always be someone without having education. Education is just a label that they put on you. You can go to college, come home, and not get a job and be overqualified now. That doesn't even make sense, but it's true. Yeah. And that's what I told my nephews. Don't worry about what I did. You do what's right for you. And I said, look, I'd rather you guys stay in school. Don't be like me because I bust my ass outside. I get burnt in the summer. I sweat all fucking summer for the past umpteen years of my life. I told him, I said, next year I'll be 47 in February. In 2 more months, I'll be 47. That'll be officially 30 years I left school and started my first job. And I said, I've been busting my ass for 30 years straight. Yes, I have my own business. Yes, I don't work every day now because I don't have to. No, I'm not married. No, I don't have a house. No, I don't fucking care. What I care is I'm happy and I have everything that I want and I have everything that I need except for, a wife and kids, which I don't really, care if I do or don't. That's just something that I want. It's not something I need. But I would love to one day. Yeah, sure. And if I don't, it's okay. It doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. It's fucked up, but I don't care. It's all good. But I'm still looking for it. Yeah, sure. I thought I had my degrees. Yeah, see, my oldest sister, she went to college, and she went to college for 4 year, 4.5, 5 years, I think. And she got a master's and bachelor's degree, and she's been a school teacher for 25 years. Um, I've heard good, things about her, and she chose that life. My other sister, she went to college in Bermuda for like 2 years, learned business administration or whatever the fuck it's called. And she ran a business for the past 15 years. And now she's running another business. She left, and she's running another business now as a manager and shit. And my brother, he's dumb as a doornail. He left school and he ain't done shit with his life, but fuck his life up. And then you got me, you know? I've had my own business for 16 years, been successful. I got this business as well. I call it a business now for 4 years now, and it's successful too. I'm happy. I don't fucking care about nobody and what they say. I don't give a shit. And this is what I'm trying to say. My parents, they went to school for like a couple years and that's it. Because back then, school was a joke. You know, 70 years ago, 80, my dad's 80. My dad was a construction worker for 30 something years. And my mom's been a housewife all her life. And she bust her ass at night cleaning offices and picking up trash and all sorts of bullshit. You know, everybody in my family is different. Nobody's the same. Nobody has the same profession. Nobody has the same life. No, you know, everybody's different. And that's what I taught my nephews. None of you six of you, all six of you are going to be different. Just like every sixth person in my family. I have a brother and two sisters. My mom and dad are six of us. All of us are different. None of us do the same shit. We all had a different path, just like everybody else. And I told them, you do what's best for you. You want to leave school, leave. You don't want to leave, stay. But my opinion is for you guys to stay in school and be the best you can. Because you don't want to be out here in this fucking hot sun busting your ass doing this bullshit. But you never know. You might get a degree. You might come back, sit in the office for like 5 years and be like, fuck this. I want to be like my uncle. I want to go learn how to do shit. And I told them, you guys will always have a job with me. I'll teach you. I'll pay you. You can work with me. It's not a problem. You always have a job with me. I always got work for you. No problem. And they're like, no, fuck that. Last summer, I had my two youngest nephews working with me for a little while. They lasted 3 days. And they were like, look, bro, I can't do this shit. It's too hot out here. And I was like, all right, cool. No problem. Don't worry. I'm not offended. Are you mad at us? I'm like, no, I'm not mad at you because it's not for everybody. What I do is not, I know you guys love me and idolize me, but you don't have to, be who I am, It's okay. Like it's not, they're children. They're young men. I told them, I said, look, I changed my profession plenty of times. I went from a car, bike mechanic, tire changer to a construction worker to an electrician, psychic. I paint, I do carpentry, plumbing, anything to do with the house. I'm an all arounder. I do whatever. I want to learn everything. I was a DJ, and I was very good at that. You gotta find your talents. Who fucking cares? Like, be whatever you want to be. When I'm at my mom, I was at my mom's house today putting another coat of varnish on her front door. And a guy saw me and goes, hey, aren't you an electrician? I was like, yeah, I still am. He goes, what you doing painting that damn door? I didn't know you knew how to varnish doors. I said, I only do it for my parents, but I do it. I have done plenty of them for my clients. I said, anything to do with the house I can do. And he's like, oh, yeah, it looks really nice, man. You did a really good job. It looks brand new. I was like, yeah, this door is 30 years old. No way. I said, yeah, it's 30 years old, but it looks new, doesn't it? I said, you know why? Because I touch it and not nobody else. I know what I'm doing. I know how to restore wood and doors and everything. And I keep telling everybody, the more you learn, the more you earn. You got to unlock your talents. Keep unlocking your talents. Everybody's got talents. Just like you, Hermana, You like art, you like food, you like to cook, you got talents as well. You do a lot of things. You read, that's the things I know of you. I don't know if you do like somersaults or cartwheels or ballerina or whatever. You do whatever you want. I don't care. It's cool. We all got multiple talents, and that's what everybody should do. I encourage everybody to unlock their talents. Everybody has multiple talents. Trust me. And I tell everybody, if I can do it, you can do it, man. Go for it. Don't envy me. Don't be like me. Just be yourself. Do what you want to do. Yeah, acrobatics. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I haven't heard that word forever. Yeah, see, this is the door that I did and the posts. See? I restored that door. It looked like shit. And I restored it. No, not with the 74-year-old, because he's only worth like, the hour of Viagra, but that's about it. Yeah. Yeah, this is what the door looked like at first. Like it was all fucked up, see? It had to get restored. It's all messed up. The paint was all off. The stain was all off. The poles, I just started to sand them down here in the picture. See, the wood is still good. I had to restore everything. See how it's dark? I had to take all the stain off, all that shit. So yeah, I restored it to brand new. I do that shit for a living. I've always done this stuff. I love doing this shit. I like doing shit I like making old things look new again. That's what I love to do. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. But it's something that I love to do. I love doing it. See, this is what the door looked like when I sanded it all down. See, I took it down to bare wood. Took it right down to bare wood and stained it and varnished it. I put a second coat of varnish on it today. It looks really really good. My mom and dad were like super happy. Like, see this right here, these railings? These were all yellow. I stained them and I varnished them. This is like 5 years. I done this like 5 years ago. I do all that type of stuff. I do everything. I like doing that stuff. I can't wait till I get my workshop up and running. Man, I can't wait till this fucking shit's over so I can get my business up and running. I want to buy like a big saw, like it's called a table saw, like one of those big ass saws that you cut, big pieces of wood with. I want like a big saw, like a 6 foot wide, 4 foot long, saw, whatever. So I can cut like pieces of wood and make things. That's what I like to do. I'm not a carpenter or anything like that, but I like to make shit. I like to build shit, you know. Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely related. Yeah, absolutely. You know. But you have to unlock your talents. You have to like really want to do something and be something. That's what I learned my whole life. Is like I'm not gonna limit myself to just being an electrician. Fuck that. I want to paint. I want to make shit. I want to build shit. Like I want to fix things, restore stuff. Like I love doing that stuff. I love like making things new. I like and like I said, I'm not really into carpentry like that, but I'm like I want to have like a big ass saw to make things, like to make like to do uh ugh, a closet organizer. Like I would like to take a whole closet and like build it my way. Like put like shelves here, cabinets here, like the pull for the fucking clothes over here. Make sure I put the lights in the right place in the closet, paint the closet, like shit like that. Like that's what I would, like the only carpentry that I would do. Like I can't make these railings and make this round thing. Like I don't care about all that shit. I'm not like want to be fancy or anything like that. Even though I wouldn't mind doing shit like that, but um, I want to do things like that. I did my own closet. Like I ripped everything out. It was all like metal stuff. I ripped it all out, made it all wood. Oh, cool, LA Jones. What, like closet organizing and stuff? That's cool. See, you got talent. Yeah, I like doing things like that. Like I don't do it for a living, but I want to do it. Like I want to like do my own shit. I won't do it for nobody else, but I want to do my own stuff. Like I like doing things like that. Anything to do with a house, that's me. I want to do it. Like shelving, like building things, painting things, restoring things, like even tiling. I know how to tile too. Like I can tile. I tiled my whole kitchen inside here. I tiled all the walls. I wish I can grab my computer and show you. But I tiled everything. I do everything. Yeah, custom kitchens. Like I hang cabinets. I do all this stuff. Like before you hang the cabinets, like I install the electrical. Like I can read a plan and put the box exactly where it has to go. Like I do that shit for a living. I've done it for the past like 15 years. Well, I've done it for the past 20 years, but for myself, I've done it for the past 15, 16 years. So like I can read a house plan and put everything everywhere it needs to go. I can measure everything, put it where it needs to go, mark it out. Like I know how to do all that shit. I've been doing it for years. I was taught how to do that. So I could take an architectural plan and put everything where it needs to be. I even know where the cabinets go. I know where everything goes. Plumbing pipes, I can measure everything and figure out it all. I can map out a whole house, no problem. I'm an electrical general contractor, yeah. That's what I do for a living. Like I've been doing that for years. But I stopped doing it. You know why, LA Jones? I stopped doing it because all the other subcontractors were shit. They made me look bad. Like I was involved with a lot of hackers and a lot of people that did bullshit work. And the clients were always complaining about everybody else. And they were like, why are these people aren't like you, Mark? They don't give a shit. They fucked this up. The plumber did this. The construction company did that. This guy did this. I'm like, look, man, look, sir, I can't vouch for these people. I got the job, you paid me, and I don't give a fuck about the carpenter, the painter, the plumber. I don't give a fuck about the construction. As long as the electrical that I did works, then you know I don't care. Move here, yeah, yeah. I honestly, I don't miss doing it because I used to get in so many arguments and so many like, because I'm not trying to like put myself on a pedestal, but I'm really good at what I do, and that's a problem sometimes. Like people see how good you are and they get jealous. They try to fuck your shit up. They try to like make you look bad so they look, you're like a part of their bad crew. Like they're waiting for me to fuck up, and I can't deal with people like that. So unfortunately, like I got myself into like a bidding thing where I used to bid. Like the contractors will send me the plans and I'll bid on the job with other electricians. And my bid, I'll win sometimes and I'll lose sometimes. Somebody else will get the job. But when I got the job, I didn't know who I was going to be dealing with. So I would always get a job where, not always, but majority of the time, I got a job where there was always a problem with one of the other contractors, not me, the other ones. So then the owners would be like, yo, you guys are supposed to be working together here. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, Mark's doing his job, the contractor did his job, but the plumber, you fucked up. What the hell is your problem? I need to get rid of you because you're a joke. Then we'd have to wait for another plumber to come. Then there'll be arguments about who did this, who did that. Why didn't you ask me to do that first? Oh, I gotta put in my electrical here. Oh, but I can't. You can't put in your electrical because I gotta put my pipe in there first. Oh, we can't put the pipes next to each other because it's water and electricity. And it's not gonna pass and blah blah blah. So I found myself getting frustrated. So that's why I gave it up. I don't do like general like electrical contracting anymore. And some people are pissed at me because I gave it up because I was really good at it. And I still am. I know how to read plans. I just did a big renovation 2 years ago. It was my last one. I'm not doing anymore. I refuse to do anymore because there's no real decent contractors out there. People just do bullshit work and just want money. And I don't want to be a part of like organizations and contractors that are trash. I refuse to do it. So now I have a client that I've had since 2010. So for like the past 14 years almost, actually this month makes 13 years I've been a part of I've been his electrician and been his maintenance man. And he has like 7 different houses. He's a multi-millionaire, but he doesn't act like it. He doesn't show it. He's a real humble human being. He's a really good man. And I was fortunate enough to meet him through his daughter and his son-in-law, which is my friend. And they built a house for the daughter and the son-in-law. and they wanted me to do the electrical because they knew I was good. So I was like, yeah, sure, but I didn't know who I was getting involved with. So I ended up doing the whole house and doing my job. And there was complications with the plumber, the carpenter, and the actual contract. And I came through and I did everything I had to do because I was doing it for friends. So my friend's father, the guy I'm talking about, he hired me to take care of all his properties. I've worked at every single house he owns, and when he has a problem, he'll call me and be like, "Hey, Mark, how you doing? Can you go to this house and fix that? When you're finished, can you go to this house and deliver that?" I'm a property manager for all his estates. So whenever he needs me, Marky goes running. And when I give him a bill, 2, 3 days later, the shit's in my account, no problem. So he is my business. Like I work for him and him only. I work for outside people here and there, but I'm like a property manager now. And if I can't do the job, I'll get somebody to do it if I can do it. And when he's off the island, I have keys, I have codes, I have everything to any one of the houses. And he'll just say, look, go here, go in, go do this, whatever, do whatever you want, send me the bill. He never questions me, he never says anything. Like he's my bread and butter. But I had to he was a pain in the ass to deal with at first. Because I had to like really like prove to him that I was the guy. And I love him and his wife and his family. I'm cool with his son and his daughter, his son-in-law. Like they love me, I love them. They're like a part of my family. They are my family. Like I've known them for so long, and they put a lot of they give me a lot of work every year. Yep, exactly. And they were on a cruise. They were on a cruise back in September. September, they went on a month cruise. Him and his wife and his friend and her friend. I mean, and they were on a cruise, and all this bad shit happened, like to their house, to another property. The washing machine went on one place. The fire alarm was fucked up in another condominium that they had. And then right after that, a dishwasher like gave way at one of his suites that he owns, and I was running around like crazy, and I had to like, and he likes me because I pay for shit, and then I just bill him afterwards. A lot of people be like, no, no, fuck you, you pay for it, and I'll go get it. See me, I'll pay for this shit because I know I'm getting it back. So that's the only way. That's why he likes me because I know he's got money. He's gonna give me the money anyways. He always does. So like he knows like I'm good. He's like, look, just pay for the washer and the dryer or whatever, or just pay for the dishwasher and I'll give you the money back. I was like, yeah, no problem, we're good. He goes, yeah, he always calls me, you're a star, man. You're a star. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Mark. You're a star. So yeah, I love him to death, man. He's giving me a lot of work, and he is the reason why my business is still alive and well, and I appreciate him and his wife. I always do whatever they want me to do. As long as he's got all those properties and houses, I'll always have work because he always calls me to do things. Like every month, not every week, but every month, like he'll call me to do like multiple jobs. I literally just worked for him last week, like Monday. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I did a job for him. But yeah, he calls me. Even if he doesn't have anything for me, he'll just call me and be like, "Hey, how you doing? How's your parents? What's up? Look, I got this job for you to do, but I can't do it right now. The people are moving out, so I need you to redo this and redo that. Shit like that." So yeah, I do property management now just for him. I have another client, which is same thing. They got like multiple properties, and they give me work from time to time, but they're usually away the whole time. Like they stay in their other house in the States, and their house here is like, I take care of it, but they don't really do too much to it anymore. Um, but they still give me work, which is good. But I had to earn it, I had to earn the respect of those people. Because when you work for rich people, you got to realize one thing: you're gonna be replaced because they got money. They don't need you. They can hire the best of best. They can hire somebody else. You'll lose, and they got money to pay. See, so you gotta like really not kiss their ass, but like prove to them that you're reliable. Prove to them that you know what you're doing. Prove to them that you do whatever it takes to make them happy. And then if you do, you'll get money. You'll get paid. You'll have work. So yeah, that's how it's been. He's been my number one client for a very long time, and he's almost like a dad to me. I can talk to him about anything. I can talk to him about whatever I want. He talks shit. He's cool. Like, after I got to know him, like I can, we guys, I swore around him and shit. He's old. He's like 70 something. He's a baller. Like, he's got big money, but he don't act like it though. You would never think he was rich. But he's like one of those type of guys like me. He ain't gonna like, flaunt and show off and shit like that. We have what we have because we work for it. Like, fuck, what you think? He don't care. But he's cheap though. He don't like to spend a lot of money. But if he has to, he will though. And he pays me good money. I'm not cheap. I charge good bit of money an hour, but he pays me. He don't care. And he always praises me and always tells me how much he appreciates me, and it makes me happy. Like, so I'm only good where I'm appreciated. So yeah, life is good. I bust my ass to get where I am now, and that's at a comfortable pace. That's at a comfortable feeling that I am, where I can get up and I can say, you know what, I don't have to work. Fuck this. If I don't want to work tomorrow, I ain't gonna work, and I'll just work when I feel like it. Same thing with this guy. My client. That's my dog, like going crazy over here. Look at her. Look, she's snoring, and her tail is going up and down. Look at her. You hear? You having fun over there? This dog is hilarious. She's like trying to bark in her sleep. I just heard her. Thanks, Ellie Jones. I appreciate you guys too. This has been an interesting past few weeks. Um, on here and just in life in general. Like I said, respect is very key. If you respect people, they'll respect you. Respect is a big part of my life. If you want me to respect you, then respect me. If we respect each other, then it will be fine. The disrespect is where we're gonna have a problem. But respect is shown, respect is earned, and that's all I ask for at the end of the day. And that's what I have from a lot of people. So it makes me happy. But I had to earn it. I had to prove it, just like everybody else. So stay humble, stay respectful, and you'll go a long way. Trust me. That's how I live my life now. And I try not to get angry at all. It's already been shaken up, LA Jones. I feel, this past week, like leading up to the retrograde is Wednesday. And it lasts until the 1st of January. But this pre-retrograde has been pretty intense. It's been pretty like nasty. And especially with like tension, arguments, people doing dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like really like, bad people have surfaced and bad energy has surfaced. But I know it's going to be, I don't think the retrograde itself is going to be bad for a lot of people. I think that, it's actually going to like, because of the holidays and stuff, I think it'll be brushed over and be a little bit better. The retrograde is not necessarily bad for a lot of people. People make it seem like it is, but it's not really bad for a lot of people. But it can be. It can be disastrous. It can be bad. See, Mercury, the retrograde is going to be in Capricorn and Sagittarius. They're going to split it. Apparently, that's what they say. And then the new moon is in Sagittarius. I'm not an astrologer, but I've heard all this stuff and I watch it. Um, and in my birth chart, my Mercury is in Capricorn, even though I'm an Aquarius, right? My Mercury is in Capricorn. So this Mercury retrograde is in Capricorn and Sagittarius. So it's going to be interesting for me. But being that it's in my birth chart, in the sign that it is in, so it might be beneficial for me. Might be end up getting, having being a good retrograde. But majority of the retrogrades for me have been like internet problems, phone problems, streaming problems, like electronic problems. It hasn't been nothing else, like maybe car trouble. The last retrograde, I had car problems. So that's what the retrograde brings me a lot of times. It's like car shit, like car problems, phone, internet, cable, things like that, like electronic problems is what it gives me. And sometimes arguments or like, people doing dumb shit. That's what like the retrogrades bring me majority of the time. Sometimes for Mercury retrograde, it brings for a lot of people is breakups or people from the past resurfacing and like aggravating you or trying to come back into your life. So it really just depends on like what you have in your chart, who you or like what your sign, what's gonna happen for you. So it really depends on a lot of those things as well. But before we even knew what a Mercury retrograde was, bad shit happens all the time and good shit happens. So sometimes I just like look at it as, you're not going to get me. No retrograde. You're not going to get me today. You're not going to get me at all. And then something will happen. I'll be like, fucking retrograde. Damn it. You got me. I hate you. So, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't sometimes. The retrograde is a pain in the ass, yes. It shakes things up, you're right. Yeah. But I've had retrogrades where I'm like, this is not even a retrograde. This is like cool. Nothing bad is happening. Great. Wonderful. But guess what? Something's bad happening to this person, that person, and that person, and it's affecting me anyway. Because I gotta deal with your ass now, damn it. So yeah, that's how it's been for me all year. I've been okay. Like nothing bad's happened to me, but bad things have happened to the people that I love and care about, and that sucks. And I feel like I have to help them and be Superman and do things for them. So this year has been a year where I've been fine personally, mentally, physically, healthy. I've been good this year. It's been a good year for me. But people around me have had problems, like my mom, my dad, my sister. They've all had, people that I love the most, they've all had problems. So it sucks. And one of my long term friends committed suicide this year. So this is going to be a year where I'm like, fuck, man. All the bullshit happened to friends and family, not me. Thank God, I don't want nothing to happen to me because then the world would end. But, me personally, I've been okay. It's just had to deal with everybody else. It's been tough for like seeing my family and friends go through a lot of shit. So technically, it still involves me, you know, through others. But hopefully, 2024 is even better for everybody, and I hope everybody has a good year, and I hope things change for the better. Hope all these wars and shit go away. Hope that peace gets restored to the world. That's what I really want to happen. Hopefully it does. But that depends on everybody else, you know? That's all I want at the end of the day is for this war shit to stop, the news to be positive. But I have no control over that. I wish I did, but I have no control over that. And hopefully all this COVID bullshit goes away and hopefully everything just turns better, man. We're gonna be in the age of Aquarius and hopefully things happen. A lot of planetary actions happening next year. Absolutely. Here in Bermuda, they're gonna have elections soon, and they've already had like pre-elections and ballots and shit. And the government here is a fucking joke, and they aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. The new government, no, the other government, the other like party, they don't have a fucking clue either. So we're in trouble. But I always tell people, you just got to do your part, and that's all that matters. Fuck the government. You know, that's my advice. Fuck the government and just do your part and live your life. You pay your bills, pay your taxes, and go about your business and make money for you and try and beat the system as much as you can, you'll be fine. You ain't gonna change the government. Doesn't matter if the government changes, it's still the same shit. They're still gonna do shit to piss you off. And they might do 3% of things that are good, but they're still gonna fucking irritate you and aggravate you and make you pay for shit. But I have my opinions on governments and things like that. But the government here is a joke. They always have been. Doesn't matter which one or who they are. And I don't even vote. I haven't voted in years, and I refuse to vote because they don't do anything for me. All you do is take my fucking money. So why should I vote for you? To take my money again? Take some more money from me? To overcharge us for everything? When I go 65, my pension's not even going to be enough for me to live. So why am I voting for you? I should be voting for somebody who takes care of me, not takes my shit. That's how I feel about government and voting. I feel like nobody should vote. Fuck them. Voting is a bullshit thing. So take my advice and fuck the government and don't vote for nobody. Vote for yourself. That's how I feel. Yes, I do feel that way. And what I'm saying is true. But hey, to each their own. You feel like you want to vote, go for it. Not my problem. I don't care about no governments. No. Left, right, center. I don't care. My government is God. God's my government. And that's all that matters to me. God's my president. I answer to him. That's it. Everything else is irrelevant. All right, I've been on here for like 2.5 hours. If anybody needs me, let me know. If not, I'm gonna go get in my bed. It's 12:41 in the morning here in Bermuda. Live and direct. Yours truly, Marky. Before I go though, LA Jones, would you like a message? I know you've been in here. I'll give you a message if you want. I know you said you'll never turn down a message, but I would like to give you one if you would like one. Okay, what message did I give you yesterday? I can't even remember. Did I give you a message with my red cards? No problem. Can't remember what deck I used with you yesterday. I don't know. Can't remember. I gave you my red cards right yesterday. I'll give you my blue deck. This is my blue one, my first one. I have my own decks. I'm like that. All right, let's see what I got for you in this deck today. I like to give different messages every day. The same shit be boring, All right, LA Jones. What do we have for today? Okay. Yeah, me too. Okay. Oh, like we just said, you want the truth. So the truth is coming up. A new job or a promotion is coming your way. So you might get a new job, new promotion, something coming your way soon. And whatever you're asking, the answer is no at the moment. So at the moment, it's not going to happen, but that's only for some things. And on the bottom, it says be more sociable. So that's your message. You want the truth, you might get it. The answer is no at the moment, but a new job or promotion is coming your way. You're waiting on a new job. Cool. Well, looks like it's coming your way. That's good. The truth will reveal itself. Wish you get it. I know you'll get it. You just gotta keep saying and asking God, please give me a new job. And you'll get it. Cards say you're gonna have a new job. So hey, you're gonna have a new job. You too, LA Jones. Thanks for being around. Thanks for the conversation, hanging out, supporting me, being a fan. Like you said earlier, I appreciate it. You're welcome, and thank you as well. And I wish you a great work week and a great week. Have a good Monday. Have a good night. And I'll see everybody tomorrow, God willing. I will be here tomorrow for sure. All right. Good night.